What's up, YouTube family? How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. So you click on this video because you want to find out what 5 types of savings you need to create wealth. Well, here you are. And I got my little friend with me today here. She's so cute. And what do you say to them? Go ahead and click the subscribe button, the like button, destroy it, like it, comment. I greatly appreciate it. Alright guys. So stay tuned and I'll show you what you'll need to be comfortable and not worry about money. So let's go. Number one, you'll need an emergency fund. This is just in case for home repairs, car repairs, any flooding, any issues, any sort of like that. And I suggest between 3 to 6 months of this. If you're making like $2,000 a month, I would suggest to have, three months, which is $6,000, all the way to 6 months, which is $12,000. This will give you a nice cushion, because we never see these emergencies come up, and this can help out a lot. Help out a lot. Number 2, starting a medical fund. We know how here in the United States, everything expensive related to medical stuff. So I would suggest to have a medical fund. The medical fund can be so helpful because you can have bills from 8, 7, 6,000. You never know, depending on your situation. The average medical bill is about $10,000. And that's how you get into debt, and then you have to start paying that back. So with this, I highly recommend you have double that. Reason is because you don't know your situation, so you might need a year's worth of saving, maybe 10 months. You want to have between 18 to 20,000, because medical bills are expensive, especially if you don't have insurance. And then insurance suck as well. So, and I'm witness to that too, because I've had medical emergencies where I'd have to pay $2,000-3,000 out of pocket while being a college student, and it sucks. It sucks very much, because then you're falling behind on other things that you have to pay, and you have to borrow from another place. So having a medical fund is very key to start building your wealth. Now, number 3 is gonna be income protection fund. So this is just in case you get fired, you lose your job. This helps people a lot, because the average unemployment rate is about 6 to 5 months, but depending on your situation, it can be longer, depending on what skills you got, what you bring to the table to your employer. This is probably the best fund you can have, because it can save you from being late on home payments, car payments, which car payments I don't really recommend. You should just have a normal car if you're having issues paying that, like a $4,000, $5,000 car used, you can take anywhere. Any loans or any credit cards you have, this will help pay that for 6 months until you can find that next job or figure out what you're gonna do. So please be sure to at least have this one. I think it's key. We've all learned that, especially during this pandemic. So you want to have at least $12,000 minimum for the income protection fund, and you want to be sure that you have a little bit more, so you have more cushion to to mitigate how long you're going to be out of work. Now, number 4 and number 5 are probably, I guess, everybody's favorite, but everything with moderation. Now here, your imagination can run wild. You can have you can save up as much as you want, use as much as you want. You can use it for a newer car. You could use it for vacation. You can use it for going out. And this is a personal savings fund, you know. You can do whatever you want with it. This is money that's not gonna hurt you if you lose it, but you also want to be, uh, responsible with what you're doing with your money. And everybody likes to go on vacation. Everybody needs vacation. And I think that getting away from your usual environment once or twice a year will help you a lot. It'll help you relax, think more clearly, be creative, find new ways to make money. And that's what it's all about. Now we go to number five. Number five. Now this might seem a little more riskier, a little more out there. And if you're conservative with your money, I'd suggest you don't do this. But if you don't take risk, remember, scared money doesn't make no money. So you have to invest. So somewhere you could invest, and it's not heavy investing such as real estate or a business. It's not labor intensive where you can just leave it and let it sit there and you can get paid. Is dividend income stocks. I love these. I've been studying them for the past year and I've learned a lot. I'm getting ready to put some money into these. And don't go investing and losing your savings and day trading and lose all your savings, like 50,000, 60,000. No, don't do that. No, that is a horrible idea. Okay, what I'm saying is find a stock with the high paying dividend. So you go for every $100, they'll pay you a percentage of that $100 every quarter. Some pay monthly. It all depends on what stock you use. So, for example, Procter and Gamble has been growing for I think like 50 years now. Their income has increased every single year, and they are a $350 billion, company with a dividend return of 2.41%. So imagine if you were to put some money into there and you can make easy passive income from that, paying you dividend stocks. And this would be payout every quarter, 4 times a year. So say you put $100 and it'll pay you back 2.41, so it'll pay you $2.41 every quarter. So that's what, like $8 in a year. But if you put more, obviously you'll get more out of it. And that's the magic of compound interest. And that's why Warren Buffett, he's so successful, because he's used this, he's leveraged it, and that's how he's become a billionaire. It's just buying and selling stocks, companies, everything, all of this. Now imagine if you were to invest $10,000, right? And you get a dividend return of 2.41. That equals to $241 in 1 quarter. So imagine that all 4 quarters together, that's $964-$65 that you can reinvest in that same stock, or go and buy another stock that'll give you some high yielding dividend payouts. And just be smart. I don't recommend going crazy with this, but start buying with your personal savings fund. Start buying some, like 200 here, 300 there, 400 here. You want to diversify your portfolio, and I think this is the most interesting one out of all the savings accounts or funds you can make, because in the long run, this is paying you more than a bank. A bank only pays you 0.01, and here you can get 7 to 6% return on your money, and they pay you back. So as you're gaining money on your stock, you're gaining equity, you're also getting paid out. So I think this is awesome, and I hope you enjoy the video. Comment, like, subscribe. Stay safe.